Ciao, welcome to Delicious Italian. Today what I'd like to show you how to make is a pizza. Now I've already made my pizza dough and you can find that on my pizza dough video. We have a nice soft pizza dough here ready to go. I begin by adding a little bit of flour to my board, which I've done, and I like to just press it out with my fingertips. You want to treat your dough gently, you don't want to smash it too much. And then I like to just bring it around in my hands and gently stretch it over my hands like this. And then I'll put it back down on the board. I'll try not to get flour all over myself, but that's inevitable, so that will happen. I do have my rolling pin here, and you could do it by rolling pin, you could do it by hand, you could do it however you like. I'm just getting it started here by hand. All right, so I don't want to add too much flour, but I do need a little more flour here. There we go. And a little tiny bit on my pin, not too much. There we go. And just gently roll it out to the size that you want. Now, I want a pizza that is about 10 inches, because that's about how big my pizza dough, or my dough here is big enough for that size pizza, I should say. There we go. Now you'll notice I'm not pressing on this. You don't want to press it, and you always want to make sure it moves around so that you're not having to, get it unstuck from your board. Okay. Stretch a little bit there by hand. All right, let's talk about our ingredients. What I have here is some San Marzano tomatoes, which I have pureed with my immersion blender. I put a little bit of olive oil in there and a little bit of salt and pepper, just so it has a little bit of seasoning. But we're going to season this pizza anyway, so don't want it heavily seasoned, just lightly. I have some fresh oregano here. I love oregano on pizza. Dry oregano, I should say. I have salt and pepper. I have some Italian sausage, which I've cooked with onions and peppers, and that was another meal, but I'm going to use it for a pizza today because it's there, it's delicious, and it'll make a delicious pizza. I have some fresh basil and some fresh mozzarella. So what I'm going to begin by doing is I'm going to add my pizza dough to my pizza peel. Now, pizza peel, well, let me show you, right there. If you don't have one, you can get one just about any department store or cooking shop. And you want to add your dough to the peel before you make it. And you also want to make sure that your dough moves. Now, just for more insurance, I'm going to add a little bit of flour to my peel here. I have my oven preheating to 500 degrees. And what I'd like to do now is start by adding my tomato sauce. It's not a sauce per se, it's really just fresh, canned San Marzano tomatoes with some herbs and some seasoning in there, like I said. All right, so you want to work quickly when you make a pizza because you don't want this, you don't want to risk sticking to the peel, and that can happen. All right. That's enough sauce. I'm going to add our mozzarella just all around here. We don't really need huge pieces. I think you'll notice I'm trying to work quickly here. That comes from the restaurant business. We were always working quickly when we were making pizzas and everything else. Nerve-wracking. This is not nerve-wracking. All right, mozzarella, and now I'm going to add some sausage. Now, you can put as much or as little as you like. I'm going to use this, what I have here today, but generally Italian pizzas aren't very heavy with lots of ingredients. That's more American style, but you make it how you like it. That's what I say. Just do it how you want it. So I have some nice cooked onions and peppers here that are going to add a lot of flavor to this pizza. There we go. Okay, some torn basil just all around here. There we go. The last things I want to add, I want to add a little bit of salt. The cheese is not salty. Mozzarella is not salty, so you need a little salt there. I love dry oregano on my pizza. I love fresh oregano on my pizza too, but today I'm just adding the dry. And a little pepper. My husband likes pepper. If you don't want pepper, don't use it. And I forgot my olive oil. I want a drizzle of olive oil. Not too much, just a little drizzle. There we go. All right. All right, ready to go into the oven with our pizza. I have a pizza stone here. There we go. 500 degrees. Depending on your oven, it may take 15 to 20 minutes or it could take more. All right, I do believe our pizza is ready. It's been in here for about 10 minutes. I can see that it is in fact ready. All right, here's our pizza. I think you could see that it looks absolutely delicious. The crust is golden and crunchy. Cheese is nice and melted, and all our ingredients are very bubbly and hot. My very favorite way to make pizza at home is on my grill outside, but it's a little bit windy and cold and has been rainy, so I decided to show you pizza in my standard oven. But I hope you'll tune in again, and I hope you'll tune in for my grilled pizza recipe on another video. Thanks for joining me today at Delicious Italian. Buon appetito!